to Keeping It Real. I'm Jay. I just want to talk to you a little bit today about our t-shirts and why it's important to support that movement, and why it's important to spend your money with us in buying a t-shirt. Because it's not just about the t-shirts, and it is. I wanted to tell you a little bit about how they came to be. We worked with Jason Eagle Speaker, who is an Indigenous artist here in Alberta, who helped us design the characters based on Darcy and myself to promote our podcast and this YouTube channel. And we also worked with Clinton out of Up the River T-shirts in Edmonton, who's also another Indigenous artist. So when you buy those t-shirts, that's who you're supporting. That's who the money's going to originally for the product. They're the ones who produce the logo, and they're the ones who are making the t-shirts for us. So you're helping to support them and put food on their table and their families as well. Now, a portion of the sales of every t-shirt goes to our youth camp. And what we're hoping to do with our youth camp, our first one will be this August. Coming the August long weekend. It'll be for about 5 to 10 days, depending on how long people want to stay. And it's going to be out here with me in the woods. I have 10 acres that we're going to use for the purpose of the camp. And we're hoping parents will come and bring their kids. And this is going to be our first one. And so we're hoping to do a few things, a few crafts, a few teachings, some hiking, maybe build a sweat lodge, those kinds of things, some ceremony to help kids and our youth connect to the land. And so that's where all the proceeds from these t-shirt sales are going to be going, is to help fund that. And so we're looking for your support in being able to provide that opportunity for our youth and our young people. Because as everyone knows, regardless of your specific faith system, that our identity as Métis people is intrinsically linked to the land and the activities that our ancestors participated in on the land. So to be able to have that opportunity to get together as a group of people and participate in some of those traditions, whether we go hiking and medicine and berry collecting, or just to be able to put our feet in the ground out in the woods here, to see the birch trees and then the various things, or like the deer that just ran through the yard. To be able to provide that opportunity to young people today, I think is important. So many of our citizens are in urban centers. So many of our youth don't have a big opportunity to spend on the land and to participate in traditional cultural activities. So that's really why I'm doing this video today, is to help, if you'll share it, help promote it, talk about it, because we need to be able to make our culture an ongoing living experience. More than just putting our sash on for Aboriginal Day or going to Batosh for a once-a-year event. We need to make it something that's relevant and that we can do every day in our homes, to be able to reclaim our language, in an ongoing manner. It's going to be tough. It's an uphill battle. We live in a culture that's predominantly English or French, and we don't speak Indigenous languages anymore in the home. I know it's a struggle in mine to regain that. There's just not the ability to interact with fluid speakers. So it's difficult, and I think it's important that we make these spaces and we support each other in the efforts to create these spaces so that we can give our young people the opportunity to do that. If we can't make these spaces, if we can't work together to find to make these opportunities available, it's going to be very difficult to make the Métis culture an ongoing living experience that's vital, vibrant in the context of the current environment we find ourselves in. So it's my hope that not only you'll share this video, but that you'll help support us, support the people who make these t-shirts. We're going to be coming out with hopefully another logo this fall. Summer is a very busy time, of course, for everyone as well, and then we'll be going into the fall, which is our traditional harvesting season, which usually has me very busy. So but I am looking forward to hearing from you, your support, any way you're willing to help us out, and we're willing to post a comment about suggestions of things we can do or try to make this space available and make these opportunities available to get together and to encourage our youth to get out and to participate in these events and make them relevant. Make these traditions of ours a vibrant living part of everyday life in our culture, so that it is a vibrant living thing, not something that's going to be where we put on our sashes and we jig and we fiddle for a relevant way to connect to our ancestors, because it's really nothing more than our history and it's not our future. And that's really what we're trying to do with the Culture Camp, is make it as relevant as possible for the present day, but also something that is being moving forward, being able to be passed down to future generations. So, thanks for tuning in. Hit the subscribe button. Please share the video. And by all means, if you have the means, hit me up. We'd love to be able to send you a t-shirt, because that's exactly where your money's going. It's putting the food on the table for Indigenous artists, as well as giving opportunity and space for our own youth to participate in a culturally relevant experience, and hopefully on an ongoing, ever-increasing basis. So thanks for tuning in, and I hope to hear from you on this and any other way you think that we would be able to raise funds to make that space available. Until next time, keep it real.